Welcome back. Now, you don't have to be an art fanatic to know that art has evolved over the years, taking many, many different forms. Raymond Shikale has chosen to express his creativity through the unique medium of modern art rugs. He joins us now this evening to share his journey as an artist. Raymond, good evening and welcome.
Evening. Thank you, Nina, for having me once again.
Thank you so much for being
Very
here.
excited to be here.
I love that. To start with, Raymond, could you just tell us a bit about yourself, and how you found your way into expressive art?
Wow. So if I have to take it back, I remember I was a very curious young man. I would actually explore by basically taking out remotes, unpacking them, and then basically playing with them, making sure, trying to find out how exactly they would work. But then the problem came in because then now I had to do it before my dad would come back from work. Sometimes it worked out, sometimes not so good.
Yeah.
So then from actually trying to find out how things work, I kind of sparked another idea of how can we make things. And I think as I was growing, I come from a very artistic background, so I kind of just felt the need to express myself, and now we have the rug dealer.
There are so many different ways to express yourself artistically, yet you chose to focus on rugs. What drew you to this form of expression?
It's the uniqueness. Honestly, it's the uniqueness, and as soon as I saw it, I fell in love with it. Because it's not just art, it's not just something that you can put on the ground. It's actually a combination of both uniqueness and functionality. So those are one of, or two of my favorite things in life.
And how have people responded to your art, especially compared to more, traditional forms such as, paintings?
In the beginning, it was very, very surprising. That was the reaction, like, wow, do we really even do this here?
Yeah.
Like, where do you buy them? And I'm like, no, guys, we make them, we can produce them ourselves. So after that, it has been an overwhelming warmth, basically. Everyone has embraced it for its uniqueness.
Take us through the process of actually making a rug, and how long it would take you.
Okay, so the first stage is actually consultation, usually with my client, finding out exactly what they want. Second stage is usually design, depending on if the person already has the original design or not. Third stage is the most exciting part. It's the tufting part. That's now where you basically craft it yourself. After that, we have the finalization, which is the trimming and the detailing, and then we're off for delivery.
So each rug would obviously not be the same. There's no standard price because they're so custom made.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Why do you think it's important, for art in all its forms to be celebrated and, of course, also supported, especially, to create economic opportunities for artists in the country?
I think it's very crucial, Nina, because when all these policies are put in place to actually help the artist, it creates so many avenues for funding, training, resources, just so that we can actually boost our economy through art as well. Because you have to understand it's also a cultural expression that we artists go through when we create our art. Yeah. Yes.
I want to show some of these pieces that you've brought with for us to look at. Yeah. And this is such a beautiful, beautiful rug. Is this just an outline of a little boy, it seems?
Yes. That's
is it a Himba boy?
No. It's actually a stock image that I got, and I just decided to recreate it in honor of the Namibian boy child.
Okay.
It's just something that I really, really fell in love with, and I decided to recreate that.
It's lovely, and it's so lush and soft. And you've got another one there.
Yes, I also have this one. I call her the brown lady for obvious reasons. She's very beautiful. She's black, she's African. We love African black women.
I love to hear that. What would you say to other, artists who are talented, or, not even artists, but aspiring artists who have some talent, but are hesitant to pursue their unique, art form?
I would say be brave, firstly, but also be authentic. Be original and believe in yourself. But it's also important to have a very strong support group behind you. And one of my very important support groups' birthdays is today, so I really just need to shout her out.
You told her you're going to
Congratulations
have
on-
your 5 minutes of fame
Yes,
today.
so I have to honor her.
It's your
So,
time to shine. Do
happy
that.
birthday, Veronica. I love you. I hope you had a fine day.
Oh, that's so
Yes,
sweet.
yes.
I want to know what your social media handles are, because I think our guests, our viewers would get a better view of what it is that you're doing and a closer up look at, you know, all of the different rugs that you've made before. So what's your social media handles?
So I have two social media handles. I have rug dealer underscore NA for Namibia.
Rug, please reiterate that,
Yes.
not with a D in front.
Yes,
just
no D,
R-U-G.
no D. We do not, no, it's R.
Yeah.
Yes, and then we have by Ray Designs, which is all spaces. Then you put in the exclamation mark, or not, sorry, not the exclamation mark, the underscore
Right.
between the individual words.
So by Ray Designs
Yes.
and Rug Dealer,
Rug
both
Dealer.
on Instagram.
Yes.
Well, there you have it, out of the horse's mouth. Please do support our local creatives. That was Raymond speaking to us this evening. On that note, we also wrap up today's edition